I wanna be very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train.
Welcome back, all of my players, to the next session of the Laota region. It's been a while, everyone. So, just a quick reintroduction, everybody. We got Joel Dragonheart, grandson of Lance, on this journey to prove himself, if I'm not mistaken, with his partner Pokemon Saphira the Dratini.
That is correct.
Alongside is his best friend, Michael Crabbeetree. He is a great explorer from the Johto region with his partner Baloo the Munchlax. And I believe he's on this journey to try to explore things that his family has not explored before.
Correct.
Right beside him is Mako Kai, our resident island from the Orange Islands, who almost died. Sure that felt well. With his partner Pokemon Seaspray, who also almost died. And last but certainly not least, we have Striken D. Buble from the Johto region as well, with his partner Pokemon Frubbles, the Froakie. Well, yeah, Froakie, still. Last time, as a quick recap, we started your first gym trial to get to the first gym, the Water Ground Gym in the Aloha Islands. You got on a boat, headed towards your first, well, what you thought would be the gym, but you headed to your first island, with Matako Island. You had several small things you had to do, including catching several bug-type Pokemon, finding some berries, and then you had to find ores that were in a secret cavern underneath the island, before meeting up with Mikado, who still thinks that the island is named after himself. To get transport to the new island, you rode all night and rested on the beach right as the sun was beginning to rise, made camp, and decided to sleep on the beautiful island of Saria. You noticed as you were rowing towards the island that there was something happening on top of these huge seaside cliffs, and you can only presume that that is what one of your missions is to check out. Now, can everyone roll me initiative, please?
18.
18.
Oh, wait,
19.
do I do it again?
19.
Okay, I did that. That's dexterity, right?
Yes.
Alright, 19.
19, 19,
19.
19.
Hang on, let me check out my dexterity. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. 19, 19, dirty 20, and
Ooh.
6.
6. Alright, well, you have all successfully gone to sleep. You are all very exhausted after rowing. Most of it done by Michael Crabbeetree over here himself, the strong man.
Was tag teaming.
With a little help from Joel Dragonheart. You all set up tents, went to bed, and the first one to wake up, not in the morning, but in the afternoon, is Joel Dragonheart.
Alright.
So what are you doing, Joel?
I'm waking up, feeling well rested. Happy that we have continued on to the next island. Excited to see what's on this island. And,
Can I just get one of those?
yeah. Like the dice?
No, the dice tray.
Okay, gotcha. And then as I wake up, check on Saphira, see how she's doing, because she usually always sleeps with me. And, I'm thinking like I'm hungry. We're hungry, so probably gonna try to get something to eat before we, venture on and wait for everyone else to wake up.
Alright, so what I'm getting from this is you want to get out of your tent and go try to search the surrounding areas for something to eat.
Yeah, for me and Saphira.
Alright, roll me a survival check. You do get out of your tent rather fine. It's easy enough. No big surprise that you can tell so far.
17.
17?
What's the survival? Or hang on, let me check that out real quick.
Pretty sure you're looking for wisdom.
Wisdom? It's... Okay, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. So, yeah, as you exit the tent, you kind of stroll down the beach a little bit. You head back more towards those seaside cliffs that you saw. And you find at the base there are several different plants. You're not entirely sure what they are, but they are edible.
Alright. Well, is there any fruit in the area?
With a dirty 20, not around this area that you're in.
Okay.
You do see the skins and husk of some different like berries and fruit type things that are on the beach, but those could have come from different island, probably more inland around the forest area there.
Okay. So, looks like I look at these plants, I examine which ones are most tasty by appearance, and I pluck a few for me and Saphira.
Alright. Yeah, you pluck them with relative ease. Nothing really happens when you pull them. So you've acquired these edible plants.
Cool. Looks like I'm munching on some plants.
Yeah.
Got a vegetarian diet. It's great.
While you are gone, a noise does wake up both Michael Crabtree and Strike into Bubble. It's a loud
Joy.
Who has it all?
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna get up. And I'm gonna get out of my tent and I'm gonna look at the source of this sound.
Roll me investigation check.
That's a 9.
A 9? With a 9, unfortunately, you can't determine where it's from.
Joy.
You are right by these cliffs, so the sound is kind of bouncing off those rocks.
Then I'm just gonna start getting my camp put away then.
Alright.
Just deal with the sound.
What about you, Michael Crabtree?
Gonna wake up, get out of my tent, and try and figure out where the sound is coming from.
Alright, that is also an investigation check from you.
Better than mine.
14.
14. As you climb out of your tent, just kind of, I assume groggy, you are pretty exhausted. You specifically were very exhausted from last night. You come out, you kind of look around, and you see a little bit down the beach, there is a wingle. And it's eating something, and as any other wingle comes closer, it just goes, try to scare it away. So that's where that noise came from.
Alright.
Floor is yours.
How far away is this wingle from me?
About 35 feet.
It is a water type.
I'm gonna go over to it.
Alright, are you just walking up to it, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of walking up to it, readying one of my Pokemons.
Alright, roll me a dexterity check. Seven. Unfortunately, as you're getting closer and you start fumbling with your Pokeball to pull it out, the wingle spots you. It picks up whatever it was eating and it flies off. Unfortunately. That's what seagulls do. So you are left now on the beach holding the Pokeball, but the wingle is flown back up into the air.
Interesting.
Unfortunate.
I'm gonna start heading back towards my tent.
Alright.
At least I know this is calm.
As you head back towards the tent, you hear from behind you, but otherwise you make it back towards your tent with little effort.
Alright, I'm gonna start breaking down my camp, my tent, and all that stuff.
Alright. Yeah, Joel, around this time, that's when you arrive back to camp.
Cool.
Both of them have been breaking down their tents. You're chomping on some seaweed.
Some plant-based food.
Some plant-based food.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into Popeye soon. This is great.
Since I eat me seaweed.
Yeah. So you're just nomming on some seaweed.
Yep, giving some to Saphira.
Alright.
She probably doesn't like it much, but at least it's food.
So yeah, what are you up to now that you see these two packing up?
I'm like, hey guys, I'm glad you guys woke up. We got a mission to conquer today. Where's Mako?
I think he's still asleep.
Alright, well, we got stuff to do. Maybe a person stays here at the camp, we wake up Mako. We need to get some stuff done. We need to go venture to the top of the cliff and find these 4 shells. Catch 2 water type Pokemon, camp until night, and then proceed to the top of the side cliffs and try to find the cause of the island's secret. So yeah, you guys hungry? There's some plants right over there from where I was at. If you guys want to.
I think I still have some food in my bag.
Cool.
Yeah, we got rations, so I'm gonna munch on those.
Right on.
All right. So what are the 3 of you doing?
I'm gonna
Going on some rations.
As soon as my camp is or my tent is all packed up and ready to go, I munch on rations and I throw Frobbles out of his Pokeball.
All right. Well, what about you two?
I'm gonna go over to Mako's tent
Right, I'm gonna
and
go over with
awaken
Joel
Mako and give him the
try and
option
wake
to
him
be
up.
with us if he wants.
All right, Mako, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
What you got, Mako? Pull out some numbers here. That's a corner.
I was gonna say that.
That's a corner.
Yeah, it's.
Much better. Not a corner.
Yeah, this one is actually a flat. 19.
All right. So you guys try to wake Mako up. Mako proceeds to stay asleep.
Just snoring.
Just snoring.
Sawing logs, huh?
Well,
Yeah. He's kind of like half draped out of the sleeping bag, just.
well, we tried.
There was a lot of trauma there yesterday.
You know, there was, and very justified statement. You know, barely came out of yesterday's incident alive, so.
Since we're not getting him up, I'll stay close to camp, see if
Cool.
I can't find any water Pokemon out here.
Nice, it's a good idea.
Do you mind if I borrow your rod?
You have bait?
I do have some bait. I bought some before we left. I
Alright.
don't remember how many I have, but I bought some. I know I did.
Yeah.
I have 2 baits.
Alright.
I can try to catch water Pokemon.
I'll let you borrow my rod.
Alright,
I
so
will.
I borrow his rod.
All right.
And
So, Michael Crabtree, you pull your rod out of your bag. It's a nice little collapsible foldable rod. Hand it over to Striken. Striken, I presume you take it.
Yep.
Bait it up. What were you going to do, Joel?
I was gonna say, Mike, you want to venture with me up top of the cliff and check out for
Yeah,
those
Now-
shells?
I will let you know, going up those cliffs is a big journey.
Okay.
If you remember, it was almost 1.5 miles high.
And maybe search down the beach farther, see if you guys can't find some shells.
Okay. That's not a bad idea.
Because you might find some water Pokemon while you're doing that too, so...
Yeah. To give you a little bit of context, well, you have a map, but to give you a little bit of context on how this island looks, it looks like, essentially, at one point in time, this island went up the side of almost a mountain, probably a volcano. And that's where the cliff is, and it goes down, and it slopes all the way down towards the other side.
I think this is the map, right?
No, I gave you an actual map in your email.
Okay.
It should be
Oh, I
labeled.
see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Check the tweets.
There it is.
Yeah. There's one side that is very high cliffs, and then it slopes all the way down.
And we're like,
So it's kind of like
we're
a
like
triangle shape.
here.
Yeah.
So we could go down
It's
the beach.
kind of like
or we could go in a little bit.
I'd say
And a
maybe
cute
go
triangle.
down and then kind of
Yeah.
maybe go
Yeah,
into
okay.
the jungle area,
I
see
get
what we can find, and then come back, and then
Nice.
hopefully by then Mike will be up and we can all
Very steep.
Up
Probably
the
the best
cliff.
idea to save the big things for the full group.
Right.
yeah. So we'll do that.
Alright.
We're gonna
So your plan is to what?
We're gonna go
We're gonna travel down the beach.
travel all the way to the end of it, which is like far right, and then we're gonna go once we
Let me see on the map exactly where you guys are going.
yeah.
Yeah, because we're on the bottom of it right now, right? The bottom
Yeah.
of that map.
So right here, we're gonna go down here, and
Okay.
then we're gonna go up into the jungle a little bit and kind of see what's there, and then we're gonna work our way back.
Gotcha. Alright.
Seems like there's like water rocks, like a little
Yeah, that's
covey type area.
yeah, there's a cove right
Like
there.
tide pools, maybe.
Right. So yeah, that's our game plan.
All right. Well, with that being said, Mako, you're still sleeping for now. You guys,
Half dead, can't complain.
you guys gather up your stuff, and you begin to head down the beach.
Cool.
Are you going to cast off immediately after they leave? Or?
I'm gonna try to find like the best looking spot, and then yes, as soon as I can find a good spot.
All right. Roll me either investigation or survival.
I think I have survival proficiency, so let's go with that. I do. Haha! That doesn't help me very much. Oh, that's a 7.
A 7. All right. With the 7, you see a little spot in the cave wall where you think you can kind of set up and fish out at.
I go for it.
All right. So roll me a strength check or an athletics. It can either be strength, just raw strength, or athletics.
I do not have proficiency in athletics, so I will go raw strength.
All right.
That is an 18.
Nice.
With an 18, you easily scale up the few feet that you need to get into this small little enclave. You sit down, cast out your rod, and roll me a fishing check.
Alright, so what is that one for?
It is just a d20.
Just a d20. Nice. Alrighty. We got a 14.
14. Alright, so you cast out, you wait a few seconds, and you do get a bite.
Alright.
Roll me an athletics check to reel in this Pokemon.
Alrighty. Did I take athletics? No. So that one's gonna be dexterity for that?
No, athletics is strength.
Oh, strength? Okay. Then I can do that. It's a 12.
A 12? With a 12, you do begin to reel in. I need you to roll me a d100.
58.
58. Alright, as you reel in, you are going and pulling, and when suddenly you finally pull it up to it jumps, and in front of you is a small blue fish-like Pokemon. It's like a grayish blue. Very bullet-shaped. And with that, you guys are making your way down the beach. Anything in particular you're looking for right now? Or
We're looking for shells in any side of Pokemon.
Right, keeping
Alright.
our eyes peeled out for any shells that match the description on our task here.
who's looking for shells and who's looking for Pokemon?
I'll look for Pokemon. Do you want to look for shells?
Sure.
Alright, you roll me an animal handling check,
Which is my proficiency.
and you roll me an investigation check, Mike.
Do shells count as treasure?
No.
So 14.
14, alright.
Shiny beach shell dough. Treasure
15.
Goblin.
15. Alright, Mike with a 15. Well, we're going to start with Mike. With Mike with a 15, you do see several different shells, but you don't see any of the ones that you are in particularly looking for right now. You do see a few like smaller, just like dwebble shells. There's half a clam pearl shell sitting on the beach, for example. Then a variety of smaller shells. Joel, Pokemon-wise, with a 14,
Yeah.
you do see the Wingles, but they are very high up in the air right now.
Not very reachable.
You see a few Pokemon that you can't really distinguish out in the water, but it'd be quite a swim to get there.
Right.
You don't really have anything that's out in the open right now.
Right. So looks like we're just gonna keep venturing down the beach
Alright.
until you say we get to the
Keeping
end of it.
keeping our eyes peeled.
Alright. Well, we will go back to striking.
Right. As soon as it's on the beach, or like on the area next to me that I can see and like try to fight it, I immediately throw out Webby.
Alright, just so you're informed, you're not really on the beach anymore, you're more of in like a small
Like an indentation in the rocks.
small indentation in the cliff. So it's more of a
Enough space for me to battle it, though?
Yes,
Okay.
there's enough space for you to battle it.
That's what I'm going for.
Alright, so you throw out Webby, your
My Lotad.
Lotad.
Yes.
Alright, roll for initiative for me.
Come on, Webby. And I add... Which one did that again?
Webby's Dex.
Yeah,
That
Webby's
is
deck.
16.
Alright, 16. Alright, so Webby will end up going first against this
Okay.
mysterious Pokemon.
I am going to go for... what do I want to hit it with? We're going to go for the Absorb.
For the Absorb?
Yes.
Alright, roll to hit.
So, come on, big money. That's... And then I add which one to it again? Wisdom?
Yeah, it's Wisdom or Intelligence for
Alright,
special
so it's
attack.
going to be an 18 to hit.
18 does hit, yes.
Okay, and then he gets 1d6 plus 1d4 for it being stabbed. And what do we get? 6 points plus half his special attack is 11.
11. Alright.
Grass damage.
11 grass type damage. The thing in front of you seems to take this very poorly. Very poorly indeed.
Like it resists or it
No,
hurts?
like it hurts it a lot.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure there.
Yeah. It seems as almost if that move was super effective against it.
Well, that's what I was hoping for.
Josh, use your Dex.
That takes an action.
It does.
Yeah, I'd much rather let's fight it, throw a Pokeball,
And then
figure out what it is
out.
afterwards.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, you watch as you hit this Pokemon and its little eyes narrow as it opens its mouth and shoots out a purplish blue pinkish type of ray that will go towards your
Aurora.
Webby, and it does hit Webby.
Ooh.
I'm assuming it hits Nevi with a 19.
Yeah, Webby's only got 10.
Alright. Webby will end up taking... ...22 psychic type damage, and Webby is confused.
Ooh, that's not good. E.
Roll me just a raw d20.
5.
Alright. Okay. So, with that being said, it is now your turn again.
Alright, so I'm gonna throw a curveball at it.
Alright.
So I get my 1d8. Bam. 4 damage.
Alright.
And then my d100 to try to catch it. 53.
53. Unfortunately, that doesn't capture the Pokemon.
Damn.
But with that being said, as soon as the Pokemon breaks out, it looks very upset and angry.
I mean, I don't blame it.
As you watch as in its little mouth, a light blue beam begins to form.
Uh-oh.
And it shoots out and does a... That's a natural 20.
Oh.
To hit Webby. Give me 1 second.
No.
I need to check something.
Not again. Not again.
It won't be stab at least, right? It won't be stab.
No, it
right?
doesn't get. It doesn't get. He's not weak.
He doesn't get a ×2.
Oh, he is weak to it, I
No,
think.
because he's water type too.
Yeah, it's resistant
That's
to
right.
ice.
Yeah. So he's only got normal damage on it.
Yeah, base.
Then it's gonna be like, nope, that wasn't what you guys were thinking at all.
No, hopefully it just comes
There
close.
it is. Sorry, I had to check what something does.
I mean, unless it's a bug attack, then I might be screwed.
of surprised the last one wasn't.
I still haven't figured out what this Pokemon is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have an idea? There you go.
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
You do? Are you sure, Makokai, that you know what this is?
Just show me on your phone.
I
Master of the
feel
waters.
I feel very terrible that I can't figure out what this Pokemon is. Like,
There we go.
and I call myself a
Bluish gray.
Pokemaniac.
I need a Constitution saving throw from Webby as well.
That's Webby has Constitution. That's a 15.
It's that one.
That's what I was thinking.
It's that. I mean, you two aren't in the scene, so I don't really feel like it's an issue for me to share my
Okay, that's
theory.
35 ice type.
Honestly,
Webby
if it
dies.
moves too.
Webby dies.
No!
So that's another Pokemon deceased.
Because it's Webby's max HP is like what, 23?
23, yeah.
24?
Exactly 23. Brought it down to 1 point.
Rest in peace, Webby.
I'm just not doing so great. Everything I do just fucking dies.
Well,
It is your turn.
I throw another curveball at it. And get 1 damage. With a 20.
A 20 on a D. A 20 on a D.
Unfortunately, a 20 does not capture it.
I look at the stupid fish. I'm like, just kill me already. I don't want this to keep happening.
yo, Finn.
When you goad it, it opens its mouth. And you watch as a coalition of sea blue is in its mouth and then releases onto you. Does a 5 hit your armor class?
I don't think so. I have an AC of 9.
Okay, so it doesn't hit you, but you do end up getting a little wet. Alright, Josh, so that just happened. I need you to roll me another just normal d20.
1.
Okay.
That sucks.
Yep. Alright, well, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
I am again gonna throw another curveball at this thing and hope for the best.
Alright.
Because it's taking damage, it's gotta be getting low enough for me to... Sorry, that was not supposed to happen.
You're good.
It's a little much. It's a little
2 more damage.
Alright.
That looked like a hate from where I'm sad.
Seriously? I give up. 19. There goes another fucking
Fortunately,
Pokeball.
that does not catch it, and it does break the Pokeball.
Yep.
How many do you have left?
I have 5 left.
Okay.
I have enough, but you know...
You watch as this Pokemon before you narrows its eyes again. As the sea blue and dark blue coalesce again and shoots out at you. And 8 does not hit your armor class?
Nope.
Alright. As once again you watch as a protrusion of water comes out at you and just barely misses you.
Alright, let's try this one last
Roll me another d20.
20.
Alright.
One last time. Come on now. That's another 5 points of damage.
Alright.
This thing has to be like almost dead.
35. Pokeball doesn't break.
Unfortunately, that doesn't catch, but your Pokeball doesn't break this time.
You're going back up. You're
We're
going
gonna
back
kill
up.
this thing with curveballs.
It's gonna kill me before I kill
Oh, no, the
it.
curveball can't knock it out.
So you watch as this coalescence of blue and green does hit you this time.
Yep.
And you end up taking 8 damage.
I'm at 3.
You're barely standing. Just got
And
hit by
it's
a
your
freaking
turn.
tornado of water.
Alright, let's go Frobles.
Alright. You throw Frubbles out, and he kind of hops out and looks around and looks at you. And looks at the
looks at the
you.
the soaking wetness and the bruising on my face from the water hitting me so hard. And I'm like, all right, Frobles, let's go for a quick attack and hope for the best.
All right, roll to hit.
Pressure's no joke.
He gets a 16.
A 16 will hit.
Is it bloodied?
Yes, the fish Pokemon is very bloody.
No,
I'm done trying to catch it. I am so done trying to catch this thing. It's a goner now. I hate it. How much damage am I gonna do here?
Took him long enough.
1d8
One
plus
I would have just
hazard.
Dynamo him. It would have been over a long time
He
ago.
doesn't have the benefit of the Dynamo though.
That's
one
gonna
grass type
be
just-
12 points.
With 12 points, you will end up. Let's put
damage to
let's
little
put
fish.
Bet you
With
do.
12 points of damage, Frubbles launches forward using its bubbles as a momentum and slams into the fish Pokemon, knocking it back out of the cave and down into the ocean.
I'm like, good riddance! To hell with you!
Roll me a d20.
2.
2. You are not feeling good at all.
Great.
Your head is swimming and you're just you're growing weaker by the second.
Joy. I slump onto the side of the cave and just kind of lay on the ground with my 3 HP.
All right. While you're laying in that circumstance, you can see that we go back over to these guys. Hi guys, how you doing?
Doing great.
All
Better than
right.
me.
Very
You guys
sad to
can-
hear the unfortunate events.
You guys can
Well,
go
now that we
ahead
know.
and roll
Right.
me a animal handling and an investigation check
Yeah.
once more to check for those as you're making your way a little bit farther down the beach.
Thank you. Well, I got a 7.
That's a 9.
All right. With a 7, you think you see a Pokemon on the beach, and you run for it. You run to go get up to it, and right as you go to grab it, you grab onto a tree, thinking that it's a Sudowoodo. But it is a tree.
Sudowoodo!
With a 9, you don't see any shells. You do see some like rocks and stuff just chilling out on the beach. You think one moves, but it doesn't. So yeah, you guys are just making your way downtown, walking fast, and you do end up getting towards that bend in the beach, and then there is just this large wall of vegetation that's taken over the beach in front of you.
Cool.
So you're here. The bend's here. About halfway through, there's just a large line of vegetation that goes out into the ocean.
Right, I think I see it on the map. So let's think. I want to investigate it. See
Alright.
if there's anything I can see.
Yeah. Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
I'm gonna help him look.
All right. You get to roll that with advantage.
Oh, even better. Thank you. So my investigation.
Yeah, hey Joel. You're rolling a d12, my dude.
No wonder. No wonder I haven't really been getting my tug on that, huh?
You're like, man, I got a 12.
Darn it!
Considering you were rolling a d12, that's pretty good.
Right. But not what I need to get anywhere in this campaign. All right, thank you. Good looking out. Give me some. That's what I'm talking about. Right here.
Make
There.
the roll, Joel. Make the roll.
There we go. Come on, baby. All right, one more. All right, so that is a 13.
With a 13, you investigate this wall of vegetation. It seems unnatural, almost as if this was made by a Pokemon, but it's very thick, very dense, and very thorny.
Okay, so I'm kind of like analyzing that and seeing if I can see like in the area if there's like that Pokemon that would have made this.
You don't see any kind of Pokemon or anything here that would have made this in particular.
But I have that note taken.
But you do have that information.
Hypothesis.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, mate. Your turn, bro.
Well, he just helped you.
Yeah, I was helping you.
Oh, with advantage.
Yeah, I was
Okay, now I
helping you
get why
look
we
at
get the
the-
advantage. All right, cool. Well, looks like we're gonna move upward.
Right.
All right.
I
Into the
that
forest.
Yeah, like
Yeah, we're gonna start adventuring.
heading toward the forest.
up
Yes.
towards the forest.
All right. You guys make your way up into the forest. You see that wall of vegetation keeps going, just heading straight into the forest as far as you can see.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you're in the forest.
We're still looking.
Yeah, the sounds of the seagulls and whatnot are overhead.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can roll me like perception, investigation, whatever you want. Just tell me what you're doing.
I'm looking for like any source of food, or do I can only look for one thing, huh?
Yeah, one thing around.
Okay, so
Keep looking for Pokemon.
yeah, I'm gonna keep looking for Pokemon in the area. 13.
13. What about you, Mike? What are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can see any Pokemon in the surrounding area as well.
All right.
That's not good. That's a 4.
With a 4, unfortunately, you do not see any Pokemon around. You think maybe these trees might be big pseudo-woodos. You're not sure. But, Joel, you got a 14, correct? Or a 13?
13, I believe.
13. With a 13, you don't really see too much. You do see, though, about 45 feet away from you on the ground, a really chunky squirrel runs from one tree to another one.
I think I know what that is.
And then goes up the tree and into the wall of vegetation.
Okay. So, we're in this jungle. Oh, yo, Mike, I just saw a squirrel hop into the tree and then into the vegetation, just to let you know. I don't know if we want to investigate that much more. I don't think we're going to find shells.
Do you know what a squirrel is?
You know, I'm pretty sure I have a good idea of what type of Pokemon it is.
It's a squirrel-like Pokemon.
But with that being said, I don't think we're going to find any shells in this area, so I say maybe venture a little bit more, see what we can find, and then probably head back.
Right, yeah.
So, like, we went straight up into the jungle, so we're going to, like, head back, but through the jungle.
Alright.
So that's kind of like, you know what I'm talking about on the map, right?
Yeah, so you went up along that wall of vegetation, now
Yeah.
you're coming back down at a straight diagonal towards
Right.
camp.
Right, but still in the jungle for the most part.
Alright.
Alright, cool. So, we're venturing through the jungle.
Alright, you guys
Headed
looking for
back.
anything, or?
We're gonna just keep our eyes open for any types of Pokemon
Alright.
we might find.
You both can roll me.
Or maybe any shells that we might see on the ground.
Do you think it'd be even possible to find these shells in the jungle?
Probably not in the jungle. There is a small chance that like a Pokemon could have brought them up or something,
Okay.
Right.
but it's a lot
That's-
slimmer than if you're on the beach or in the
Right,
caves.
that's what I was thinking. It's
So-
like there still might be something.
He's gonna look for the shells. I'll look for Pokemon.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Cool. And what check are we using?
Investigation for both of them.
Got you.
In question. That took the bait away from me, right? One of the baits.
Alright, I got a 19 that time.
A 19? Alright.
Nice.
That's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Not too shabby.
Okay. So, with a dirty 20 and a 19, you hear a noise, Joel, from around one of the trees. When you peek around it, you see a little yellow and black rodent-type Pokemon chewing on something that almost looks like a yellow snake without a head.
Well then, can I use my dex to check it out?
You can try, definitely.
Alright. Cool. Do I have to roll for that?
You would have to roll a stealth check if you're trying not to scare the Pokemon or alert it of your presence.
Okay. Well, I definitely seem interested. So, if I try to engage Pokemon, it has a chance of fleeing.
Ask questions later.
If you engage with this Pokemon, like in a battle, it will fight. But if you, for example, if you use your Dex, and your Dex does make a noise, it has basically a voice.
Right.
And that does have a chance to scare the Pokemon away, unless you roll a good stealth check.
Right. Let me check out the stealth just to see where I'm at. Yeah, I'm just gonna engage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna engage with my water ground type Tsunade.
Okay. So you throw out everyone's favorite baby slug.
Tsunade!
Shellos.
Yes, Shellos. My girl. So yeah, I'm like, hey Shellos, it's been a while. Pat the Shellos. Like, much love. Me and you are tag teaming. And we're gonna go against this, looks like this yellow, and you said black type
yellow
rodent.
and black rodent type Pokemon.
Are you
Mike?
ready for battle, my friend? Hopefully you are.
What are you doing in this situation, Mike?
I was looking for shells.
Yeah, you both saw this.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I'm just distracted, still looking for shells.
I know
I
because
totally didn't notice.
that rodent Pokemon was chewing on something, and I'm thinking it's a shell.
It could be. You can roll.
Did you say it was a snake without a...
It said it was something that looked like a yellow snake without a head.
Maybe.
Yeah, the shed shell.
That's what I was thinking.
That'd be cool. So you're more interested in getting your hands on that.
Right.
Okay, cool. Well, let's tag team this in the sense of I will allow, or we will either capture or take out the Pokemon, and you'll pick up the shell. Alright. So, do I roll for initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyone who's going to be in this battle, roll for initiative.
I'm going to,
That is an 8 on the initiative.
Okay.
I'm going to send out Baloo.
Alright.
And that is a 14.
Alright. So, the way this will work, because it doesn't notice that you're there, is that you both will get a chance to move first, and then we will start with initiative.
Gotcha.
Surprise round.
And Morpeko, not Morpeko. Baloo, you will be first.
Alright, Baloo! My dude.
That's what it is. I had to think about what that Pokemon was. Like, the name sounded familiar, but it wasn't clicking in my brain.
But yeah, Baloo will be going first.
Baloo! Tackle it!
Alright, roll to hit.
Does a 13 hit?
Unfortunately, 13 does not hit on the physical side.
That is a high AC.
What color did I say this was?
Black and yellow?
Yeah.
It's actually white and black.
Okay.
Okay, so that changes my opinion of what it is, and
With some brown on it. So it's white, black, and brown. And with that, it does go over to
Tsunade?
Tsunade.
Okay, I'm gonna harden,
Alright, so you harden.
which increases my physical AC by 1.
Alright, you watch as you command Tsunade to harden, and you watch as all of its gooiness tightens up for a moment, and it gets this metallic sheen that glimmers across it in the sun before it goes back to all loosey-goosey. And with that, we go into initiative. This Pokemon definitely knows that you're here now. It turns to face you, shoves the thing into its mouth
Oof.
as it gets into a battle stance. And with that, Baloo is up first.
Alright, Blue.
Baloo! Let's go for another tackle, buddy! 12.
Unfortunately, as you may have guessed it, you watch as Baloo runs up with its arms and goes, munch, 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 munch! And it jumps to try to tackle, and the Pokemon just sidesteps. Baloo hits the ground with a thump.
It's alright, Blue, get back up. You got this, buddy.
And with that being said, it is now this mysterious Pokemon's turn. Wow. Sorry, my notes are not wanting to work at the current moment. So just give me 1 second while I reload my notes.
Oh, good.
This is being annoying. Alright. Okay. You watch as this Pokemon begins to charge up itself. Begins to charge up itself, and then launches this bright yellow crackling ball at Baloo. Does a 14 hit on the special side?
It does.
Alright. I need Baloo to make a Constitution saving throw.
Say D20.
Yes, a d20.
So he's probably not paralyzed.
That is a nat 20.
No.
Alright, so it doesn't get a secondary effect, but Baloo will end up taking 12 electric type damage.
No.
And with that, it is now Tsunade's turn.
I'm gonna go for a Mud Slap! Tsunade! My gorgeous slug-like type Pokemon. Time to hit a Mud Slap. And that is a 13.
A 13, Mud Slap is physical or special?
It says melee, so I'm assuming it's physical.
Then that will not hit, unfortunately.
Heard.
Mud Slap is special, so that does hit.
Oh, okay.
It just has a range of melee.
Oh, okay. It didn't say on the note, so now I have that note taken. Thank you.
So, okay, cool. I hit. So I roll.
It doesn't say what I roll for damage. It just says the Pokemon lowers it or takes a suffer to hit -2.
So its accuracy is affected, but it's got to have a damage roll.
That's what I was
Sand
thinking.
attack.
It should be a d6.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, so a d6.
Yes.
Plus your stab die.
I'm gonna actually. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that as well. I'm gonna write that real quick.
Just so I know.
You are incorrect. It is not good at stab die. It's only water type.
Is it only?
It doesn't get until it evolves, right?
Yeah, it gets ground type when it evolves.
Oh, okay.
It's no Uber.
That is definitely good to
Get a
know.
D4.
No D4? That's right, thank you.
I'm a little bamboozled by that, honestly.
Alright, that's a 6 plus half my special attack, so that's 11 damage.
Alright.
Ground damage.
Ground damage. So that's times 2.
Yep.
So that would be.
If this is an electric type.
Is it electric type?
You don't know. You didn't figure it out.
Okay.
You watch as this Pokemon is bloodied, but you watch as the white part of its body and the brown part of its body change color. It turns to a dark purple and the brown becomes black.
Okay.
It's form change.
Right.
And now it is back up to Bullet.
Oh no, it just got angry.
Got angry.
Got hangry.
I think I know what type of Pokemon. Is this like an alone?
Nope.
No.
You wouldn't. I mean,
Alright,
your
go.
character doesn't know it.
Right.
Here's the question.
But it's a
Should I try
Galar
and
Pokemon.
capture it? Are you trying to like keep it?
You know,
Or
I thought it was at first a Pikachu, so I was interested. But if you want to catch it, by all means catch it. I don't feel like I want it.
It's Marley's Pokemon, Joel.
Marley.
Galler.
Marlin. It's Marnie.
Marnie? No. Marnie. My bad.
Marley and
Her name is forgettable. I'm sorry.
It's not me.
I am going to.
Is it electric? Or wait, I can't ask questions.
I'm gonna go for the tackle.
Alright, roll to hit.
It's in your brain.
Right.
It's in there.
I'm
Pretty sure I know visually
Right.
what it is.
You watch again as Blue gets up to try and hit this Pokemon with a tackle. Once again, it goes in for the RKO out of nowhere and just misses. Unfortunately. For Blue, that is. It goes down to this mysterious Pokemon's turn, which... Once again, you watch as it charges up this little ball of electricity and sends it out to try and hit Blue. Does a... Oh wait, yeah, I already said I hit Blue. I forgot Tsunade was in there. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Alright. I need a con save from Blue.
Even with the -2, it's still a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2.
A 2? Okay. Blue is paralyzed, and Blue will be taking 8 electric damage.
Alright.
But it is over now to Tsunade and
So,
Dragonheart's turn.
I switch out Tsunade. Because I feel like that would be the right thing to do. Considering it's just water type.
You figured out what this is, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I go-
what it is.
Did you figure out what it is?
Go Saphira! As I
I'm
return
pretty sure I
Tsunade
know.
and I tell her great job. She comes from my neck and just onto the battlefield.
Okay.
And I think that's my action.
Yeah, that is your action to switch
Switch me its
Pokemon.
colors. I did double take.
And you watch as once again this Pokemon, which was a dark violet and bluish purple and black, turns back to this black, white, and brown form. And it's Blue's turn again. I need, for you making attacks with Blue, I would need you to roll a d6 because you are paralyzed.
I need a cap. I'm clearly not the Pokemon trainer here.
I have one in my car. It's a Krusty Krab pizza one.
I am going to withdraw Munchlax and send out Sheepy! You can do it, buddy!
Alright.
Great job, Blue.
Alright, you switch out your Pokemon, which, again, takes your action. Okay, so you watch as this Pokemon turns to Sheepy, and you watch as its entire body gets this black, ominous glow around it
Uh-oh.
as it lunges out and does a 15 hit.
Yes.
It deals 10 dark type damage as this glow envelops around Sheepy.
Alright.
But now it's Saphira's turn.
Go! Saphira!
Go for that Thunder Wave.
My dragon champion. It's been a while since we have battled together. So with that being said, let's warm things up with a beautiful Aqua Jet.
Alright.
And that is a 14.
14
Physical.
does hit, yes.
Cool. Alright. So Aqua Jet. One D8.
You had it right the first time.
So
The last one.
this one right here. Thank you. 4 plus 7. So 11 damage.
Alright. Now, you watch as Saphira shoots across the ground and slams into this thing, making it tumble backwards. As it is now, Sheepy's turn. Sheepy!
Alright, Sheepy. Let's go for a tackle. I miss.
You go for a tackle, and much akin to what happened with Baloo, this Pokemon just pushes Sheepy aside as it's getting back up. As you watch it coalesce a ball of yellow electrical energy and throw it at Sheepy again. Does an 8 hit?
Nope.
Okay then. You watch as the ball goes to hit Sheepy and it just zooms past and hits a tree. And we go to
Taking
Saphira's
out
turn.
half the tree.
Taking out 3/4 of the tree. No.
And it's about to fall. Saphira,
Go on,
great
go
job.
on.
We gotta keep this up.
An acorn.
Aqua Jet. And that will miss with a 10.
Alright. You watch as this time as Saphira zooms past it, it just vaults it. Kind of like it just 2 hands on Saphira's head over it as Saphira goes under and lands back. And it goes to Sheepy's turn.
Alright, Sheepy.
Let's get it with
Come
a
on,
tackle.
Get it,
Pretty
Sheepy.
impressive vault for a thing with arms about 2 inches long.
I miss.
You miss?
I miss.
This thing is
just
evasive.
best
What did
thing
you
the
miss
best of
with?
them.
What did you miss with? What was that roll?
A 2.
I thought so. I feel like a 2 was your last roll too.
Yep.
You watch
Yes.
as this Pokemon once again turns this dark violet and black as it goes for
Super Saiyan.
no. It goes Super Saiyan. You know, that sounds interesting. It gets this dark black glow back to it as it goes for an attack on Saphira this time.
Sheepy's getting a break.
That is a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. That'll be 12 dark type damage.
And alright, cool. No taken.
You guys seem to be doing about as well as I did.
Hey, we're trying. We're trying. I have hit twice. It should be close to
man.
fainted.
That's what I was saying.
It does go to Saphira's turn.
I believe
All right,
I stated
Saphira.
it was bloodied a while ago.
Time to end this Pokemon.
Yeah, it was. They just haven't hit it.
Yep.
I think I've hit it for a total of
Haven't
like
hit it, haven't
33
tried to
damage
catch it.
between the 11 and if it was super
I
effective,
would honestly go
the
for
like
it,
21 or
Probably not, but it would
22
give that
damage
one a larger
ground type.
Oh wait, he's got
Nice.
the Reeve.
So it should be very
They don't
close.
under-
We're the only ones with
All right,
electric
Saphira.
types.
Aqua
but they don't
Jet!
understand.
No, that's okay.
They don't
It's
understand.
okay.
And I miss.
Yes, yes. As you watch,
Have you
once
caught it
again,
yet, Mike?
much like a conquistador
Oh my God.
with a bull,
Just give me
as it
another
just
session.
lays to the side. And we go to Sheepy.
Think about catching it?
Yeah. I'm
No!
tired of fighting this
But
thing.
you have Leviathan.
True facts.
But this one isn't dark type. But he has Cthulhu.
You mean the Kraken?
Yeah.
Alright. Sheepy, I believe in you. You can hit it with the tackle, buddy.
Pull through.
12.
Unfortunately, 12 does not hit on the physical side.
It wasn't a 2 this time.
Watch.
Facts.
It was significantly better than a 2.
You watch as it gets a coalition of. You watch as it gets a coalition of electrical energy and tries to hit Saphira with it.
Was that 12 with Sheepy's bonus?
That is a 7.
Just checking.
Cool.
Just checking.
That means it goes right past me.
Yeah, and you watch as it hits that same tree again.
Oh, watch out! The tree's
Technically,
falling.
those 2s were 3s, but you know, man.
No.
And it does go to Saphira's turn.
All
Go for the
right.
Thunder Wave.
I don't want no speed boost.
You're not gonna
I don't need no.
What, you don't want to pull? You don't want to pull a mic and then headbutt a dark type?
No.
Yes.
I don't want
Guys,
no
you're like-
immunity.
In
not gonna
my
get any more off of
defense,
that
Alright.
my character had no idea what that Pokemon was, okay?
I'm like a mile away dead, and somebody's
What are
trying
you
to
doing?
knock down trees
Aqua
back
Jet?
there. That kind
Alright.
17.
No, you're
17
sleeping
will hit.
comfortably in your
Cool.
tent. I'm the one dying.
It's alright, we're coming back to camp.
It's the double pyramid.
Right
Shit.
here.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you. All right. That will be a 9.
9 damage.
Yes.
You watch as the Pokemon falls before you, unconscious.
Can I open its mouth? And
You can. You open its mouth and you see a very saliva-colored shed shell.
Yeah.
And you extract it from the mouth of this shiny Morpeko that you've killed.
I knew you guys were gonna feel like an ass when you knew it was shiny, man. I'm like, oh, these guys, they are thinking.
I didn't. It's the lack of Pokemon newer gen no.
It was
It's,
right.
To be fair, in character, they wouldn't have known what it was, so they wouldn't have been able to tell the difference between a normal one and a shiny one.
But I'm sitting here like, oh my
Unless
god.
maybe he had used his Pokédex at the start of the fight.
well, if I did, I could have scared it away with the stealth bonus of 1.
Oh god.
As you extract the saliva-covered shed shell, you look at it, and we go back over to you. I need
Is
you to
what it
roll
is.
me a Constitution saving throw.
Better luck next time, Mike.
That's okay. I thought about
You guys have
catching it.
electric
I thought about it
types,
too
it's
after a
fine.
while. I was like, I already have Zeus.
That's an 8.
An 8. Ugh. The pain in your body, fluctuates, and it comes in so intense that you scream out. Mako Kai, you are awoken to the sound of an echoey scream.
I'm just all lying on the ground in this cave, like, ah!
Probably is waking up from
He's
his
like,
nightmare.
oh no! I almost died. What's going on? What's going on now? Is someone else almost dead?
I told them we were gonna die. I'm half groggy. I'm crawling out of my tent. I'm not even standing up. I'm just like hanging out of the tent. Can I tell who it was?
No. When you crawl out of the tent, you see no one. Everyone, all their stuff is gone.
Yeah, all of the tents are gone. You're sitting there in like next to your tent, like, what the heck?
Guy?
You can roll me an investigation check.
Can I get anything? I don't know my investigation bonus. Probably nothing. That's not a bad roll though. 15.
15. With a 15, you see 2 different trails of footsteps.
On the beach.
2 pairs leading off to the left, 1 pair leading off to the right. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
15.
15. Unfortunately, I need you to roll that again with disadvantage.
Oh, joy. So that's gonna be a 10.
With the 10, the pain is so intense. You scream out again, and Mako Kai, you once again hear this. It sounds much akin to like a ghost. yelling.
Well, I'm gonna assume that I'm smart enough to know that that's one scream and not two, and start running in the direction of the one set of tracks.
Alright. It doesn't take you very long to get towards where this is.
Can you make it up the
You
cliff?
you didn't go very far either, actually.
No, I didn't go very far, but I had to climb.
Roll me investigation first.
See if you can find where I'm at. That's pretty good.
I don't think he has investigation, but we're gonna check right quick. That's an 18.
With that, you do see a very familiar frog Pokemon standing a few feet up in one of the seed caves.
Oh yeah, because Frobles is still out of his Pokeball, just watching me just writhe on the ground in pain.
Oh boy.
You're like, yeah, sounds like Striken is having some trouble again. I'm like half screaming because I'm in pain and half screaming because I lost another Pokemon.
There's the weird little frog. I'm gonna run over there.
Alright, I need you to make me a strength check to get up there.
To climb up there.
That might not be good. That's okay.
He's like, that was my throwaway stat.
That's a 7.
That was his throwaway stat.
You will manage to get up into the cave, but you will take 2 points of damage. Your hands are cut up by the rocks.
That's an ow.
But as you enter into the cave, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Did Joel or I hear screaming?
Not yet, because
You
you
guys
guys
are
are
too
too
far
far in the forest. Plus, this is kind of happening at the same time as your big fight with
Yeah,
the
battle.
Pokemon.
Question: did we get one of the shells that we need?
Yeah, it's the first one.
Yeah.
The shed shell.
Cool. Just want to make sure.
Just update that really quick because I didn't remember to do so. Bop.
I'll
Done.
update my bag for that.
Perception roll, you said?
Yes.
17.
17, you said?
17.
Alright, with a 17, you see towards the back of the cave, very missable, there's a small hole. And inside that hole, you see a face. It's a yellow face. You do not know what this Pokemon is, though.
A face in a hole? Like... I'm sorry if I missed it or if you didn't say it. I don't know which at this point. Is it like straight down or is it like in the wall?
It's in the wall. It's like staring at you. It looks very angry.
As I'm lying somewhere
Can I
a
see
few
him?
feet away from the hole
You can
in
see
pain.
him. Yeah, you can see him in excruciating pain. His skin color is turning more of this dark purplish color as you're
God.
finding it hard to breathe.
Oh, okay.
Poisoned?
I don't know what's going on here, but I don't have time for it.
Yeah, you see these yellow and green eyes peering out of the darkness as three white things are glimmering in the light.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Ready a Pokeball.
I guess there's really not much more I can do.
Need you to roll me a d20.
Sure. Just flat?
Yeah.
It's not necessarily bad.
What is it?
A 2.
A 2?
A 2.
Alright.
I'm not gonna declare it's a bad roll without knowing what it's for.
So what are you doing?
Let's go. Let's go Springer the Wooloo.
You're throwing a Pokemon out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You throw out this Pokemon, and as soon as it hits the ground, you see it kind of buckle. Its knees, it falls to its knees and kind of stands up and starts swaying. Putting in your notes that it is poisoned.
So Josh is poisoned. Called it. Not good. Does anybody have an antidote?
on them.
Does antidotes work for people?
No.
That's a good question.
It was a great question. It was a good idea.
Do I need to roll initiative?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Does that have like toxic spikes?
I need to. I have a skill that affects initiative. I just want to double check if I have to make the decision to use it or if I can roll and then make the decision. I assume that I have to make the decision.
Yeah, you have to make a decision for your roll.
And your dex modifier, so before I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use Juggler class feature quick feet.
Okay. What's that do for the class?
When sending out a Pokemon into battle, I can increase the roll of their initiative by my proficiency bonus and my dexterity modifier.
Okay.
So it'll be +4.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice.
+4, yeah. That's part of his inclusion. So that's an 8.
Huh. Good thing you got the +4.
Maybe, maybe not.
That's an 8 with the +4?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you'll be going second.
That was a good try.
So first things first, you watch as this Pokemon, you would not know what this is. Only person in this party who would know what this Pokemon is the person who is
Currently writhing
currently
in pain.
basically
Incapacitated.
Yes, you are blinded right now, by the way.
Oh boy.
You see a blue and purple Pokemon come out of the hole. It's got these long locks that are going around its entire body as it comes forward. You notice it lowers its head and reveals a small yellow spike on top, which flies out, and that's cockeyed. Does a 9 hit your wool?
No.
Okay. You watch it miss, but it does impale into the ground. Roll me a perception check.
I'm really off my game tonight. I can't figure out this one either.
13.
13?
Oh, wait. 12. I'm sorry. I saw
12.
That's bad, man. I'm losing it.
With a 12, you notice that some of the rocks on the ground seem to have this purple sheen to them. I need you to roll me a d20. Just flat d20.
11.
11, okay. But yes, you notice that some of them have a purple sheen, and there are a lot surrounding your fallen comrade.
Ooh.
Toxic spike?
With that as well, you can see that Fribbles is going through the effort to stand on one leg to not be surrounded by these purple rocks.
Because Fribbles is smart.
He's
He's like, I know what this is.
He's a
That's
ninja.
why we're careful with tide pools. Okay. Ugh.
The decision to fish.
Wait, did you say a blue and purple Pokemon?
Yeah, the blue and purple Pokemon.
We, I am not physically walking in right now.
Good hands.
Unfortunately, my poor little
You
shoe
are
is-
already in the cave.
Yeah. But I'm saying I'm not going to step forward and attempt to step on one of these things.
Yeah, I got you.
Just gonna have to proceed with battle, I guess.
You do have a couple different options, but you could get him and try to get out, but
Strength isn't his thing. I'm not.
He's like,
I'm just
I
giving
could
you-
try
I'm
to
just
get him
giving
out,
you
but I could probably be.
I'd probably fail, and then I'd
It
probably
might make it
attack.
worse. The whole situation.
I do have an idea, but I don't think I can do it.
Do you have any birds?
No.
Am I the only one with birds?
I do have a flying type as well.
Yeah, but you have no idea what's going on.
No, I
And
can't.
I'm incapacitated. I couldn't
Yes.
do anything about it anyways. You're trying to find one of my birds. No, because you'd have to get closer to me.
Something later. Okay, we're just gonna have to go for a tackle.
alright, roll to hit.
17.
17 will hit.
And then the tackle is a D6. Looking at the wrong thing. A D8.
Plus your D4.
Plus that is stab.
Cause you're normal tank.
That looks poisonous. D4. D4.
5.
Six.
6.
Is your
Alright,
physical
it
attack really that
takes
low?
6 damage.
His physical attack is 1.
Bro!
It's a 1, and that's not like I can do half of 1, so round up to 6.
Bro!
This is one of very few round up
Does it
situations.
have like a bold nature or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
As you hit it, you see that its eyes furrow and it raises up all of its little hair arms
You
again
guys aren't necessarily hitters.
as they move, and
The sad thing is
There's
I'm dying next to
there's a
one of my
15 hit?
favorite Pokemon.
you watch as it wraps around, all these wraps around
He's out
this
there too,
Wooloo
Oh, it's
and squeezes, and Wooloo
The thing that's
will
attacking,
take-
you're fighting Wooloo right now, one of my favorite Pokemon.
It's not
And
bad.
I'm dying
It's
next to
9
it.
damage.
Well, probably because of it.
and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Get up, maybe you can catch it.
I can try, but I'm
Let me do the
pretty.
con first.
He's blind right now.
I'm just blindly dying
it's
of
okay.
poison. You
That's
know.
an 8.
Alright, don't forget all those are at disadvantage because you're poisoned as well.
Maybe
But 8 fails. So
That's also an 8.
we'll catch
So-
it for you. Maybe.
first off,
Both 8s.
Wooloo is flinched.
9 damage, you said?
Yes, first off, 9 damage. Wooloo is flinched. And what's your max HP?
28.
28. So you lose 2 hit points from poison damage.
So, total of 11.
And it goes to your turn if you have anything you'd like to do, because Wooloo is flinched.
I would like to deal with my silly notes.
You could chuck a Pokeball
I
at it.
could.
You could chuck one of my Pokeballs
Didn't
at
take much for damage. But,
Catch it for Josh.
hang on.
it. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea of what it is. And I'm sitting here like I'm dying next to one of my favorite Pokemon. That is horrible. No.
With my Wooloo flinched, sure, I'll throw a ball at it.
Alright. Roll to capture.
You don't use mine, because mine just do not seem to be doing so great for captures tonight.
Critical caption.
Right?
Neat. I doubt it, but it'd be kind of neat. It's like,
It'd be nice to have something
Option
good happen right now, you know?
do I only have percentile dice? It doesn't matter, honestly, but it does matter.
Yeah,
There we go.
there you go.
There we go. It does matter because of the tens dice.
Yeah.
58.
58 unfortunately does not capture this Pokemon, as it
Ball
almost
break?
immediately breaks out. No, the ball doesn't break. Balls only break on 30 or under.
Oh!
But
I
Like
thought
me getting an 18.
I misunderstood
And
how
a
that. You did. I misunderstood how
Breaking
that
through
worked.
Pokeballs.
gotcha. The ball does like immediately just open up and let this Pokemon out though.
Okay.
As it goes again for your Wooloo. As you watch its arms grab around the Wooloo as that yellow point on its head flies in to hit it. Does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Ouch.
That is 7 flying type damage.
A little hurt. A little,
And you lose another 2 HP.
little more hurt now.
Might be battling the same with your team. I know how one Pokemon was a challenge for me and mine. That thing was a beast.
So that's gonna be.
You just couldn't hit that thing, to be fair.
Yeah.
But this thing is significantly more stronger.
Okay. HP's done.
And it's not from the Johto, right? It's
No. It's a
No,
Alolan.
yeah, it's an Alolan Pokemon. That's probably the only one that would know.
Right, that's what I was thinking. That's what Finn said.
So what are you doing, Mako Kai?
Gotta do something, buddy.
It's proficient. It's not. Oh. That would have been a good thing to remember. Oh well. That also would have been a good thing to remember. Oh well again. Bonus, that's gonna be okay.
So what you doing?
I'm gonna have my Wooloo use Growl.
Alright, what do I need to roll for that?
Charisma saving throw.
That is a 2.
It fails. It'll now do 1d6 less damage every time it hits.
Alright.
Specifically, I believe it's on the physical side.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright. You watch as this Pokemon once again wraps up your Wooloo with its tentacle-like arms. But this time your Wooloo does not get hit by its attack.
Woo!
It is your turn again.
Uh,
Josh, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, big bunny. No whammies, come on. That's a 15.
Yeah, it's at disadvantage.
Damn it. Come on, better than 15, come on. That's not good. That was a 2.
Alright, you
Plus
are,
my 2 gets a
you
4.
are now paralyzed as well.
Joy.
So you-
Poisoned and paralyzed.
poison, blinded, and paralyzed. You are very much incapacitated.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Is he taking damage from poison?
No, that's not how poison works in D&D for characters.
Okay. Just curious. It's a learning experience.
Yeah. Alright, Mako Kai.
I'm gonna tackle it again.
Alright, roll to hit. Oh wait, you did lose 2 HP by the way. Because of your poison.
Pretty sure the tackle's gonna miss. It's an 8.
An 8? An 8 does miss, unfortunately.
Alright.
This Pokemon's going to try to once again hit it with that yellow point on its head. And it's going to miss with another 2. But with that being said, you do lose 2 more hit points, Wooloo does. And we're going to go to over here to Master Mike and Joel Dragonheart. Cool. As you guys are making your way closer to the beach.
Alright. So we're excited. We found one of the shells. So that's part of the mission accomplished.
Roll me a perception check, both of you.
And might not have caught the shiny Pokemon.
That we had no idea was shiny.
But hey, notes taken. Was it a Morpeko?
Is it Morpeko?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I just didn't. I'm not very familiar with its.
The 8th gen Pika clone.
Right. At first I thought it was a Pikachu. I was like, I'll take a Pikachu. Pikachus are dope. All right, that was a 15.
Was pretty
wait,
good too.
what was the
It's perception.
perception? So 18.
I got a 13.
13? You both can hear the sound of combat coming from the direction of the seaside cliff.
I'm like, Mike, you hear that?
Yeah, we should go check it out.
Agreed.
Is Frobel still standing at like the very entrance of the cave?
Yes.
Just kind of watching everything
okay,
happen?
roll me a perception check. At disadvantage because you are in combat.
That's not bad.
16.
You notice that striking Deep Bubble's body is gone.
Oh, great! Well, drug off somewhere, and Frobels is just standing there, just like, okay, whatever.
Focus just standing there?
Purples is just like,
Striking?
And then he's like,
I can't answer you.
he points at the wall. The solid rock wall.
Close to the hole where this thing came out of?
No.
No?
I glance over at the wall.
There's nothing there.
You look at Provost like, what are you telling me?
Anyways, what do you two guys do?
So, we're headed to the area we heard the battle sounds from to try to investigate.
Alright. It doesn't take much with Frubble standing at the entrance and the Son of Combat. You clearly see that Frubbles is standing at the entrance of a small cave.
Okay, well, I say obviously me and Mike climb up and assist.
Alright.
That's a pretty good strength.
So you both go into the cave?
Is it the cave that we're going into? I thought we were climbing onto like a platform or something.
Well, it's like a wall,
It's
and
a
then
wall
you
that
enter
goes
in
into a
to
cave
like get
entrance.
off the wall. You have to go into the cave.
Yes, that's what we do.
All right, I need both of you to roll me d20s.
Gotcha.
Because you have no idea there's poison there.
Well, if I notice them,
That is a 10.
they're gonna know.
Okay.
12.
All right.
What's my passive
Good
perception
to know.
look like?
But you do
Terrible.
end up, yeah, you do end up making it into the cave.
Cool. So maybe
Without taking poison.
Didn't say that.
Uh-oh.
Is my passive perception enough to notice them in the heat of combat?
You will see them, but they have already entered into the cave.
Guys, there's poison here.
Oh, thank you. We're keeping our eyes wide open.
Striking somewhere in here.
Somewhere.
We gotta get him out. He looked bad.
You
Heard.
look at Frobles and he's just still standing there pointing at the cave wall.
Yeah. But you two do see that Mako Kai is in combat and that his Pokemon looks very bad off.
Okay. So should probably assist.
But there's poison, remember.
Right.
But as you guys are figuring out what to do, we're going to go to Striken D-Bubble.
Uh-oh. Constitution save?
No.
No.
Striken, you feel weightless.
That's
And
not
you
good.
can feel your body moving. But you can't move your body.
Well, I'm paralyzed.
Exactly. You can hear, but you can hear that you're leaving the sound of combat, but you don't have anyone talking to you.
And I also can't see anything.
And you can't see anything. You're being moved back towards the direction of from where you remember it's camp. But then you're moving onward from that. You keep going, your body feels as if it's compressed into this cool liquid as you're just floating. You hear the sound of a bird, but it's almost echoey in form, as you do see something in your mind. Not in front of you, but in your mind, as you see a small little rookity flapping its arms. It
My paralyzed eyes water.
as it gives another small cough and begins to transform in your mind into a little white ball. And then you slip into unconsciousness. And with that, we're going to take a break, because that is the last time we will see Striken D-Bubble conscious in this campaign. As Striken has entered into a pretty bad coma. You don't know where he went. You don't know what happened. But Striken is no longer part of this campaign.
Alright.
And Frobles is now your wonderful tag-along.
Is my God. I will travel across the land, searching